invincible. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading.
Connection lost.
That was rude. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Connection lost.
Okay, now stop that, computer. Let's look at the markets overnight. We popped, dipped, popped. High on ES, 67.52. Low, 67.15. So about 27 points in range. Not a huge range. 24.882 for the high for NQ. 24.728 the low. About 160 points. Copper dropped about 200 ticks of range. Ultra bond looks like only about less than half a point there. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. Gold dip under 5,000 again. Looks like we got about 57 points in range. Crude oil. I don't know what. I looked for news. I was watching this as it was happening. I actually took a great MNQ trade while this was happening. This big move up. It's pulled back about mid-range. It has about 6 points in range. Natural gas heading up. And BTC very, very happy right now. A little over 74K. So that's where we sit stand there. Whatever body posture you're choosing to take today. So gold coming down, kind of missed that purple candle as I was getting the stream started. Copper's actually coming up as gold's going down. And I had gold and silver coming down, platinum and copper going up. Natural gas with a big pullback. Mr. G, good to see you. It's been a while. How are you doing? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Morning, Outcast. Welcome to the stream. There's an NQ pop. It's a pretty big pop real quick. And crude just dipped real hard too. Something must have just happened. I don't see it. I don't see anything. Top of the morning to you, Robin. May I have the luck of the Irish today. Yeah, it's chilly here today too. I think it got down into the teens overnight, and then they went at 80 by Thursday or Friday. A big pop here in NQ. I figured that. Platinum with a huge move up here. Gold turned back around. In fact, I'm finding a gold chart, and we're going to take a gold trade here if I can find it in time. There it is. Not an engulfing, as you can see, but I still like the way it was already coming up, pulled back once, and now I like it coming up again. It's gonna come up again. Go in places, hopefully, it's never been. Target way up there. I doubt it gets that high, but never know with gold, so we'll see if it runs. NQ also continuing up. In fact, we're at high a day now. Yeah, I like some of Willie Nelson stuff. Wow, this is a 66-point candle on the 15-minute chart on NQ. I thought about taking the NQ trade. I probably should have, because here's the 10-minute chart. You can see it's popped up. Well, it's kind of slowed down. Wow. Were they there to support him, or were they there to gang up on him? That'd have been pretty fun. Yeah, nice. And Q's still going. Gold's kind of stalled. So I picked the wrong horse here, possibly. NQ's looking for 24,900. ES also up to 67.61. The Russell 25.07. The Dow at 47,370. Hey, morning, Ron. All right. 15-minute candle that's closed. Let's hope that maybe it gives it a boost. Here's the 10. Look on the 10. There we go. There's a boost. Yeah. How about that? Ask and ye shall receive. Oh yeah, I forgot we had U.S. ADP weekly employment change, but that doesn't seem to really move the market as we can see. Well, maybe give it a little pop to gold. I don't know. Copper and platinum now pulling back. Bells on both gold, 10 and 15. This gold pulls back there from its high. Oh, the candle, I mean. Gold trying to push back up. And Q kind of slowing down here. Got right below 24,900. But I have rolled to the new June contracts. I haven't checked volume, but I assumed it was that. Well, I mean, TradingView rolled, NinjaTrader rolled, so I figure I should be rolling. This is the one issue with micros. Yeah, I'm in with micro gold here. If I was in with a mini and it was just doing this with what it's doing right now, I would just take the 20 ticks, which is $200. Morning, Paul. Worst case scenario. Uh, Here's gold running. I think we're actually going to put our target right there on that I'll give it one chance to get through that 100 EMA that's sitting there on that red line. And Q just blew through 24,900. Yeah, we're going to take it there. If I can find the chart that I should have up here somewhere. There it is. Well, as I said, we're going to take it there. It does blow through. My disorganization just helped me there. Yeah, I'll take it there. So that ended up being a 87 tick trade. Hey, Crypticon, how you doing?
Look, my gold is going higher.
Hey, no problem, Crypt. Copper's trying to make the same move that gold just made. Meanwhile, NQ and the other indices are flying. I believe they can fly. I believe they can touch the sky. Crude pulling back harshly. Natural gas heading up. Yesterday we saw something we haven't seen in a while. Soybean and soybean oil, for some reason, went limit down. They actually stopped trading about an hour early because of a limit down. Now they were rising up today and missed a couple of good trades on them. I'm going to need to hire a trading assistant so they can watch my charts and give me alerts on my various assets. Ah, that would explain it. Thank you, Paul. So crude's come down in the last half hour here. Boop, 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 boop. About 150 ticks. While you see the indices are going hot and heavy. I could have got more out of that gold trade. It's still going, but that's okay. Ten and the 15-minute candle finish here in about less than a minute. Looks like I'm going to be taking a trade on copper on topstep. Bitcoin heading down. So Bitcoin heading down with oil, while everything else is kind of rising up. Right, I am in copper on topstep, which is different than being on copper on being in topper on copstep. See you, Crift. Have a great day, my friend. Euro looks a little choppy this morning. Waiting to see a pullback here on the indices. They're not stopping. Crude's not stopping coming down. Gold's still going up. So I have a feeling we're starting to reach the top there on gold. Maybe. Maybe, maybe. Wow. We are just running here on the indices. Remember, tomorrow we have PPI in the morning. We have FOMC in the afternoon. I may or may not, depends on how I feel and if I accidentally doze off or something. But I may come back on to stream the FOMC in the aftermath. How high will this run? Crude's actually showing a bounce here. So I don't know if that means indices are going to start pulling back. Gold's still going strong. Could have got much more out of that trade. Natural gas pulls back. That pop on crude didn't really. It's kind of iffy. I'm slightly in the green on my copper trade. But seriously, wish I was in this NQ trade. Crude burned me yesterday. Not like literally, it wasn't like a flash fire or anything. Bitcoin bouncing. And here's gold pulling back. And Q's new high 940. Hey JJR, how you doing?
Order filled.
So we're long on 3 micros on Take Profit Trader on crude oil, targeting the 9 EMA. Got in a little bit late. Targeting the 9 on the 15-minute chart, even though it entered off the 10. Looks like we're looking for 50 ticks here. And we see a little bit of a pullback here on the indices. Popped up for me for a bit, and then went right back to my entry. Oh, let's see my stop. Oh, because it's all the way down there. Holy cravity. There we go. That's better. red candle went away for now on NQ and the other indices. Right now, I want to see red on the indices because that would probably mean crude's going green. And my copper trade just went red. Crap. Hey JC, how you doing? Doing all right. And we're seeing a pullback again. We're seeing crude pushing up. Might be on the news that several explosions were just heard in Tehran. Looking for an NQ short here if this finishes the way I hope it does. Nice, JC. I'm on my regular alternate day fasting this week. Next week, I might do the sardines or I might do protein sparing modified fast. And crude comes back down, the indices go back up. Not the most convincing candle here with less than 2 minutes to go on the 10-minute chart. A minute to go. That's now a green candle. Technically, I mean, it's kind of flashing red and green.
Order submitted. Order filled.
We're short.
Order submitted.
Target all the way down that 9 EMA. Let's see what happens. Target up just a tad. About a 30-point target here on 3 micros. Still in the crude trade as well. Crude trade's not on the copier, but the all the others are. The NQ trade is. Come on, I want to see green on crude, red on NQ. Did enter a 3, right? Am I only in with 1? No, no, it says it's only in with 1? Really? Why? I hit 3. Okay, well, that's an issue.
Order filled.
There, now I'm in with 3.
Order submitted.
So now it should turn against me because I went in with the 3 that I planned to. Of course, it also changed my cost down to 919 from where it was, 922. Now it's bouncing. I should have stayed in with 1. Hey USC, how you doing? You're early this morning. Man, really? You're going to turn around on me now? Come on. Tired of taking losses in the morning. Hey. Crew turning around on me too. There we go. Now we're getting some movement down, although crude's still moving down. ES moving down a little bit faster than Q, of course. And the crude trade just went negative. Come on, let's blow something up in Tehran. Five minutes till the top of the hour. Crude oil opens at the top of the hour. I forgot about that. That's right now. Looks like I'm gonna get stopped out on the crude. Hey, Platt. Good to see you.
Stop filled.
Stopped out on crude. Yeah, I like Dr. Boz too. Dr. Boz, Dr. Baker, Dr. Ken Berry. Morning, Ace. Almost made an inappropriate comment. Yes, he is. Yeah, it's a happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Damn it. Popping back up. I'm I was pretty sure about this trade, but I guess now Crew decided it wants to pull back, so NQ is going to go back up. What news, Ace? Oh, 60 minutes, you mean? Okay. Yeah, pending home sales. When you said 60, I was thinking 60 seconds. I was like, what?
Order
Well, I got
filled.
stopped out, and we start the day down big again. That should have worked. Should have worked, should have worked, should have worked. Stop trading. Stop trading. And NQs came up, stopped me out, and then is showing a little bit of weakness coming back down. Oh, maybe not. Got up to 946 half. I'm sure by the end of the day, I'll be blood red. Constantly going backwards again lately after having a few good days to get me all thinking I actually knew how to trade. Crude trying to bounce. Oh, NQ's still going up. No news, I mean, there's a tiny bit of news at the top of the next hour, U.S. pending home sales, but it ain't gonna do anything. It hurt me yesterday. There's NQ exploding upwards. It's NQ on 25,000. 963 here on NQ at this point. And just running. Very nice, I bet. We're about 17 minutes from the bell. I expected today to be choppy, honestly, but right now we're getting trendy instead of choppy. And Q still rises. Platinum trying to bounce. Oh wow, how much snow did you get, JC? Oh wow. Here's and Q making a run for 25,000 before the bell. All my exes live in Texas. That's why I live in Tennessee. Well, IQ hit 25,000 here before the bell. I could see it coming down after the bell, maybe. The answer to that question is yes. Since it just hit 25,001. Nice work on that. Miss Melody is about to join us. Good morning. Good morning. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? It helps if I turn on the headphones. I think. There we go. Good morning. Can you hear me now? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh. Appear to be having technical difficulties somewhere here.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. Hello.
I made it through. I'm not joking. My internet dropped like a millisecond after I picked up, and so it was just, everything went down. It was crazy.
How are you today besides your internet?
Doing pretty good. Made it through a Monday. Ready to kick off Tuesday. Looks like markets had a good time this morning. Moving up.
Yeah, market's been blasting upwards for the last pretty much since the stream started. Crude oil giving me a blue candle as we head toward the open. I don't know how much more we can go up. I wonder if we're going to come down at the open on the indices. Have you rolled your contracts?
Yes, I did finally roll them. Mostly just because I was having a hard time getting the software to work without it. But it did look like yesterday volume was still a little split, so I'm kind of hoping that it moves over.
TradingView rolled at the start of last night, so I rolled it then.
It's interesting to me because Ninja always wants me to roll pretty early, and Quantower still hasn't rolled. Because I think I just have it set to front month on there.
Uh-huh.
And they have not changed yet. So when I look at both charts, I have different prices, and then I get confused.
Yeah, streaming last night, I was looking at both, and it was like at one the RSI was at the top of the range, at the other the RSI was at the bottom of the range, and I'm like, I don't know what I should do here.
Right?
Morning, Sire. How are you? Euro giving a signal that it kind of wants to pull back there. Big wick, hardly anybody. Not that we judge. We're all about candle body positivity here.
I was just thinking like all wick, no body sounds like a good band name.
There we go. Oh, and Q also now looking like it's going to pull back here at the open. Hanging right above 25,000. Hovering, I would say. Hovering. Oh, I forgot to run the 2-minute warning video. Oops. Hello, Dillo Cap.
Order filled.
Took a short on 6E for funsies. No clue. Yeah, you've never traded it before, or dual pull back on NQ. That would have been a good short.
Looks like it's doing one of its classic, we're going to pretend to go down, and then psych. It catches me up. That's honestly, it gets me a lot at the open. So
Yeah.
I do try to stay, I just try to stay out for the first few minutes.
Shot down by 36 points, popped all the way back up. Now it's back to green. Maybe the markets are going to try to be green today for St. Patrick's Day.
That would be fun.
And Q made its high on the last candle before the open, and I think it's about ready to make another new high. We up at 25, 0.27 now. Rising up. Crude also the slight move up, so now it went red. Yeah, And Q bursts
ES
up.
is,
Yeah.
I know, yeah, it's going crazy. I was like, ES is going to hit 6,800 here soon. And I feel like we were just talking about 6,600, the other day. So gold is also flying. Wow.
Oh, yeah, it is. Wow. Bitcoin up huge as well here. Platinum's up. Copper's up. Oh, I have a copper trade open. Do I still have that copper trade open? There it is. Oh, copper hit my target. Yay.
Nice.
Entry on that ace? Thinking you're doing well. Are you still on the old contract, Ace? So either that or you have a 57-point runner.
It would be quite the trade.
I have. What price do you have, Ace? What price is ES at right now? Okay. I didn't think there was any way you could be on June.
Glad we got that sorted and we're not living in alternate universes.
Yeah, Ace hadn't rolled. That's what I have as well, Inad. Russell's happy here. Dow. Oh, no, I got the Dow chart blocked. Oh yeah, Dow's real happy as well. Hey, no RJ again today. He's at. Gold pulling back a little bit. Crude trying to figure out what it wants to do with its life. Hey, David. Yay, and sorry to hear that, Ahmed. It's interesting we're seeing the indices run like this without crude really doing much of an additional pullback. I mean, it is going down slightly, but nothing like the velocity that the indices are going up. It does seem like we've slowed down a bit now. 25,072, the high on NQ. Yes, back below 6,800 after getting up to 68,275. Getting a signal on soybean oil that I may take on one account. Gold's a blue candle on the 10, but I don't know if I like it.
Gold looked like it's moving, like it's a little jerky. Kind of up, down,
Yeah.
and pretty quick. Sorry, I just dropped half my desk.
I'll see if cattle is jerky, then you'll have beef jerky.
I do like a good beef jerky. We do have a Jack's Links plant in our area. Well, not where I'm at, but in South Dakota, which I always thought was interesting. But I like to just know friends that hunt because I don't hunt myself. But if I know people, then I can get in on some deer jerky, and I do like that. So that's always fun.
Order filled.
Never had deer jerky. Yes, folks, I have just entered a trade on soybean oil. Which, of course, immediately pulls back. Hey, Teo. I do not trade NKD anymore. I'm at NKD is just too big of a tick value with too much of a spread to really get a handle on. We are seeing here with this new 10-minute candle, we're seeing red on the indices. So let's see what that does. We're already pulled back 20 points. Wow, the soybean trade is just absolutely terrible.
Man, I think it definitely looks like it wants to keep going. But this seems to really be an area of resistance for sure, because having a hard time getting through it.
And gold did decide to keep going back up. And my soybeans are bouncing. Let's see if they are. Soybean oil is bouncing. It's hard to make oil bounce. First 15.
All right, just about 15 minutes in, it'll decide where to go now. I'm speaking it into existence.
The orb traders will decide where we go
Yeah,
from
there you go.
here. We are back to green on NQ. That red candle went away. And we have another new high, as it looks like now it wants 25,100. Yes, it's 68.05. Cyrus said 65. Oh, sorry, 65. 68.05. Cyrus said 68.11 is his target. And NQ burst through 25,100 up to 108. Gold showing a possible pullback with a red candle on the 10, which closes in 3 minutes. So the top headline on Financial Juice, which is their little summary, says stock futures struggle to find direction. I think it found the direction. 'Big pullback on the yen. Soybeans and soybean futures look like soybean oil looks like it's going the other way now. Ten-minute candles about to close. Do I want gold? I don't know.
Which way on gold you thinking?
I'm getting a short signal based on a couple of things, but I don't know. I think it has more room to move up, but it might be coming back down for a pullback.
Yeah.
I should have entered the gold trade. Seeing the indices kind of pause here at least.
And it almost looked like sellers were going to do something there for NQ, give it a little pullback.
Oh, man, gold down 6 points since where I should have entered. I hate it when I
If it's any
start doubting myself. Go ahead.
I know, that is the worst. If it's any consolation, I was sitting here thinking maybe it would go long. And so I was completely wrong. At least you were right and then just didn't execute it.
Q dips under 25,100. My candles close in 8 minutes. Top of the hour. Wow, I just took a look at the 5-minute chart, and it's just amazing when you look at NQ on the 5 since an hour and a half ago when this move started, we've had just 5 red candles on a 5-minute chart till right now where it's starting to come down.
Yeah, I think the most aggressive down move we got was at the open, and it did not last very long.
Dow could be leading the way here. The Dow actually gave me a red candle, the last candle, and it's continuing red now on this candle. So it could be leading the way for this pullback. Oh, I forgot I was in an 6E trade. That's actually in profit.
Nice.
That's the one I took right before the open because I thought everything was going to come down. And luckily, at 6E did. Right now I'm up $56 on it. I don't know how many ticks that is.
Wow, gold really said, I'm going to go up like 20 points and then come all the way back down in pretty much one candle.
Yeah, it was,
Well, 5 minute, 5 minute.
That was perfect. It was freaking perfect. Oh, well, that red candle on NQ is getting smaller. Now it's more wick than body. Crude does have a blue candle here. Thank you, JC. And Q is just kind of bobbing on 25,100. Over 3 minutes to these candles close. Not the most convincing for me. I think I'm going to get stopped out on the soybean oil trade, but it hasn't stopped me yet. But it's about to. Is running into its EMA. Got 2 minutes on this candle yet. If NQ continues to look like it does now, I'm going to take the short. Probably just on 1 micro though. ES actually giving me a purple versus the red on NQ, but
Stop fill.
yeah, it's got stopped on soybean oil.
Yeah, I kind of like a little pullback happening here. I think it'd be nice at least, and it looks like they're trying.
And crude's heading up, so that's also another good sign. But my Sire was a good call. It got pretty close to that 11. Morning, Hassan. No guts, no glory. Oh,
Order
short.
filled. Order filled.
2 micros.
Order filled.
No risk, no Rari, as Fred Silva says.
I always thought it was interesting. I don't even think a Ferrari or a Lambo would be on my list of things. I'm trying to think like if I wanted to buy a car with, $1 million because I just got it. I think I'd probably go vintage. Something. I don't know what,
Yeah.
but something vintage, not like a new Lambo.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a car person, so yeah, Lambos and whatever don't really excite me.
Yeah. ES looks a little more aggressive with trying to move down than NQ right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I should have taken ES instead. Come on, NQ, follow the leaders. Everybody else is red. YM's on its 3rd red candle on the 10-minute. It's interesting. Everyone's kind of in a different pattern here. Russell's on its 1st red candle. ES and NQ's on its 2nd red candle, and Dow's on its 3rd. And I have a target all the way down at 32. Although the ultimate target could actually be 25,000. That'll be one heck of a trade, but now it's coming back up. Now, 64 is where the 5-minute 9 EMA is sitting. That one's often very important. When I constantly see things bounce off of it. There we go. Here we go. Come on. Run, NQ. Ox has got to make it to the bank. There we go. Come on, baby.
That's a nice move.
Now here's where other issue for me comes into play. I'm down about 138 on that red, and part of me just wants to take it when it gets to 138, so I'm just back to break even.
But you're going to take more trades today.
Yeah.
So I do hear it's tempting. I'd be in the same spot.
I'm in with 2 contracts, so I could take one off.
That definitely is an option. I was trying to think. Again, I've been sticking to lower quantities. But yeah, taking one off is definitely better than taking them both.
It's hitting that 9 EMA on the 5. Come on, break through. Break on through to the other side. What's 6E doing? 6E's just kind of stuttering. Bounce back up to 72. Pushes through, pushes down again. Come on. Sometimes it needs to kind of step back to get that move to go hard through that EMA. Put your hard hat on and put your head into it. That said, if this comes all the way back, you're probably going to hear an ox scream. Oh my God.
It's not all the way back yet. Like that was kind of a big chunk of buyers that came in, but really there were quite a few sellers too. So it's going to be, one of them's going to have to decide which one wants more.
Come on, baby. See, this is one of the reasons I'm staying. I mean, I probably should just be ignoring the 5-minute chart because that's what's giving me the apprehension here is it's hitting that 9 EMA. But if I was looking at the 15-minute chart right now, this is the 15-minute, and I wouldn't even be in this trade right now yet if I was on the 15, and I'll be like looking at this ready to enter when this candle closed. So that tells me I should be in and staying in at this point. But I don't like the fact that it's given back about half from where I was.
I feel like when I take things on the higher time frames like that, it's almost like I have to not look at it for at least 5 minutes. Mostly because I think we're used to quicker trades on the smaller time frames. And so I'm with you there. Like I want my profit target to hit right away, and it doesn't, obviously, on the longer ones. Definitely a practice in patience.
Here it comes. Here it comes again. Here it comes again. Still struggling with that 9 on the 5. Go down to the 5-minute chart. You can see right there that 9. It's kind of bounced off of it, and I'm scared of that because look at the way it bounced off the 9 back here. I was at the open. It loves that 5-minute 9 EMA. Yeah, but people place orders and stuff on the 9, making it a self-fulfilling prophecy. And a lot of indicators are self-fulfilling prophecies, in that people place their orders based on those, and thus they end up being resistance or support or whatever. Here we go. It's breaking. It's breaking. Is it breaking bad? Never watched that show, or else I would have been able to come up with some sort of reference there.
Sorry, I could not help you either because I tried to get through like the first episode and I had a hard time. So I didn't watch it either.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Man, it's trying.
Oh yeah, come on, come on, come on. Ace is now much more comfortable with this trade as I just put my stop at a little bit above break even.
There you go.
Come on, 10 more points. Really? You can't give me 10 more points? Give it to me, baby. It got within 7 ticks of my target. Nice, Matt. Good job.
It's really playing with your target, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's within 5 points, but it's just hovering there. And I think to myself, when it just hovers at 5 points, I probably should just take it.
No, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It looks like it's still trying. It's a little bit of a fight.
Order
Target
filled.
hit.
Nice.
Wow, that was a 65-point trade. And we're back to green.
Great job. You held it all the way to the target and dealt with the horrible feeling of not being done in 15 seconds.
And it's still going. Wow, it's really still going. Now maybe I should have. I said that the target, if I used the 15-minute 9 EMA, my target would be around 25,000. Let's see if it gets down there. Oh, hold on. That's right. I got an AI bid for St. Patrick's Day for that win. Nope, wrong one.
I got the luck of the Irish! Futures, they are magically delicious.
Oh, I'm still in a 6E trade. That's still going my direction, too. keep forgetting about that trade. Oh, it's still kind of stalled. 6E stalled out. Oh, that That one I'm at here. I'll show it to you because it kind of fits because it was an NQ trade. Hold on.
I can't believe you swam with sharks.
I trade the NQ. Compared to that, sharks are nothing.
All right. Now let's look for our next trade. I should probably do the form on that and send that to the Discord too. Have you seen anything yet you like, Melanie?
Basic. I'm looking right now. If we keep pulling back on NQ, I'd probably look at a long around around 980 to 988. Just because that's on the 15-minute, that would be a pullback of a little over half of what that candle was, or what that swing was. And if it breaks under 25,000, I'll probably just wait and see what it does around that area. Mostly because it looks like it has quite a bit of conviction coming down when it does make the move down. Like it gets stuck, but then it drops pretty quick.
This would have hit that target that I talked about on the from the 15-minute chart. It did get down to 25,000. I always say NQ has at least one 100-point move in a day, and this actually has given us a couple of 100-point moves already.
I mean, we did go under yesterday's high and the overnight high, but we kind of came back up to those, and both ES and NQ are kind of around what both of those were at. So I guess I'm just watching here to see if it does bounce up, and if it does, I'll probably just stay out for now, which it looks like it might want to do.
Nice bounce there. Back up to 20. Wow. Look at it go real quick. Gosh, that was only 14 minutes, that trade. It felt so much longer.
Right? Oh, man. Gold is kind of looking like a range trader's dream today, because it seems like every 5-minute candle is just alternating.
Yeah, that was a purple candle there on the 10-minute chart for gold, but I don't know if all those wicks, I don't know if I like it, which I said 4 candles ago when it went down 20 points. I should have liked it then, and I should have liked it now, probably.
I think you did say the other day there was a pattern you saw where it's like a red candle breaks the 9, and then there's one green candle, and then it goes farther.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? You might want to do that. It might be. I don't know. It's so hard because it really does. It's been hitting like the same spot and bouncing off of it almost since. I mean, the first bounce off of it was like 8 o'clock ish. No, not even. It was like 7:45.
It's interesting if you look at the 5-minute chart, and I really believe that the 9 EMA on the 5 is like one of the most important EMAs. You can see it's just been hovering. That 9 is there. I need to make that darker. It's that blue line there. It's staying below it. I mean, it's popped above it a little bit, but for the most part, it's been staying below it since that moved down. But it can't. It seems magnetized to it.
Right.
Does NQ want to bounce right back up off of this move down? What's crude doing? Crude is also pulling back, so maybe. And I still, once again, I forgot that 6E trade. 6E, what am I doing? Oh, I'm up over $100 on the 6E trade.
Awesome. I'm down another 10% on Weight Watchers. And I don't mean weight, I mean money.
Ouch.
No, it's all good. I've already just like I said, I've already committed. I'm riding that thing to the ground. Or to the ceiling, whichever one. Will it take 15 years? Probably. Probably it will. Yep. I think I just need to turn those Robinhood notifications off because I'm like, I don't need to know. If it's down 10%, I would like to just pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, what you don't know can't spoil your mood.
Exactly. I'm at. Did you mean Melanie when you said Robin? Are you mixing up females here, Ahmed? Oh yeah. No, I watched it come within about 10 points of where I was looking for it, and then it kind of just went without me. So I did not get that. But if it continues to look like it might go long, I'll probably look at it again. I mean, this area right here is kind of where it like, I feel like this is a choppy area in this little bitty range kind of. And then it'll probably from here continue flying or bounce around back down a little bit. Yeah, I will say, I think part of it too is like obviously that 25,000 was right in there, and I think that got a little bit more of the volume to come in, and so that's where it ended up reversing. And yeah.
It's weird. NQ is the only one that reversed though. If we quickly look at, here's the S, I think. Well, here's the Dow.
Yeah,
Here's the Dow. Dow's still coming straight down. ES not showing signs that it really wants to bounce either.
I wonder if one of those tech companies got a big bump out of something. I know sometimes like if like Apple or Nvidia, Tesla, all those, if they move a lot, then NQ, I don't know, usually moves more.
I know Nvidia has the second day of their AI conference today. I'm not seeing any headlines out yet. Gold's still coming down. Should have taken the purple candle. I tell myself, take every purple candle. Do I listen to myself? No, I don't listen to myself.
Yeah, I don't know. One of the other things I look at on indices is they like to sweep the overnight low. But that's pretty far away on all of them. So that would be another thing I look at. I don't know. We probably won't hit that today. Or maybe we do. I don't know. Yeah, and then, like I said, gold's just bouncing. So kind of sitting on my hands right now.
So soybeans ended up bouncing. If I didn't move my stop earlier, I would be back to just about break even. So I ended up taking a loss there that maybe I didn't need to take, but how's everybody else doing so far? Red, green, somewhere in between. Lean Hogs is pulling back from its 100 EMA. Believe it or not, that is one of the 16 assets I'm watching.
That's a lot. I would have a problem. I could never keep all the tick sizes straight. I think that would be my issue.
Yeah, I kind of have that issue too. That's why I have no idea like how many ticks I'm actually up on the 6E trade. I mean, I'm looking at the amount that I'm up, but I have no idea how many ticks that is. Very nice, JJR. Looks like you found some consistency, my friend, and glad to see that. Starting to see a possible bounce here on the other indices, at least DS and the Russell.
Okay, I am watching NQ a little bit. I think if it comes down to maybe 35-ish and then bounces back up a little bit, I might look at a short.
I'm seeing a purple candle on the 10, and it's making me think I want to get back in short as well. That's kind of that's almost that pattern I was talking about right there. We have, I'll pull up the chart as gold continues to come down and laugh at me for not taking it. You know, we had to move down, then it came back up, one green candle. Now we have this purple candle. So I would like to see that purple candle break that 9 EMA on the 10. Where's the 9 EMA on the? And yeah, because it's actually right now it's fighting with that 9 EMA on the 5. So we'll love to see it break that, and then I think we could see a big drop. Would make me almost want to take that purple candle off the 5, but I need to not do that. Maybe.
Mhm.
It's kind of dancing on those EMAs right now. JC, are you still here? And there's a bounce again. So that purple candle went away. Six E also bounced. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know. No, I said JC, not Ace. It's always a fun job there, Ace.
Yeah, I think if we stay above 80 here, it'll probably keep going back up.
Gold's bouncing as well.
Well, NQ said maybe not. ES2.
This kind of seem a little confused here. Like it's trying to decide, where does it want to go today? Crude oil coming down, so that's pushing up NQ a bit, probably. Maybe crude's been a little sideways here. JJR, don't be surprised if you get moved to live. I've been hearing that people have been getting moved to live really quick with TPT. Even without the supposed $5,000 balance, they say you need to be moved to live. So you've taken a bunch of payouts now. There was one person who got moved to live after just one payout. So don't be surprised if you might get moved to live. Speaking of TPT, Ace, how's your TPT? Yeah, that might end up triggering them to move you live, JJR. And that is an amazing accomplishment. I hope you're very proud of yourself. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Ace. Do I want this purple candle? Do I want this purple candle? Do I want this purple candle? It is below the 9 on the 5. Do I want it? Do I want it? Do I want it? Let's do 1. Oh, where's my chart? There it is.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Better profit split. Nothing really changes. I mean, some people say fills aren't that as good, but I don't think it. It's not like you're going to be slinging 20 contracts or whatever. So
Yeah, I think a lot of the complaint about fills truly is from people that are like, well, I traded 5 minis in my eval. You know what I mean? And I think when you're trying to fill 5 minis, you might not get them all filled at the same spot. And I think that's an insane thing to do on live anyway. But to me, like, that's kind of the only thing. I don't know. And I guess I don't mark it in, so I don't know for sure on slippage and stuff like that. But I really don't have any slippage when I'm buying limits or selling limits on my personal live account. So I think it definitely depends what size you're trying to do.
I agree. JJR, yeah, you can still have 5 counts. And you can have, if they don't move you all over at once, you can have some sim funded and some live funded at the same time. Unless they move you all at once. That said, with the whole Phil's thing, I would love to get like 20 live accounts and copy trade them in just one night during a slow Asia session. Go in with five contracts on 20 accounts just to watch everyone like totally freak out, wondering what the heck just hit the market.
No kidding. Why did 20 people just order 5 contracts? No. I wonder how much you'd move it if you did that, like in the overnight, if it would move it several ticks or maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna give back my profit. Damn it. Well, some of my profit. I'm not gonna give it back all. That purple candle faked me out. And it was dumb. It didn't break the 9 EMA. I mean, it broke it on the 5, which is, and I shouldn't be looking at the 5 EMA. I mean, the 5-minute chart, because I wouldn't have taken this off the 10-minute chart.
Order filled.
Stopped out. So gave back about half my green, but lesson learned. Nice, JJR. So there's that bounce. And it's a big bounce. 34-point blue candle here.
Will it go higher? Or will it stop at this 88 area? That's what I'm waiting to see.
Gold with a little bounce. Stumbling right there at that 80 mark. Hey, Tris, good to see you. Just trying to push. Now, so far our high's been 25,117, so we're about 30 points off of that. A line in the sand here. Crude still coming down. Natural gas coming down. Platinum trying to turn around. Was a blue candle there on that last candle in NQ, but I don't know. Just seems to be stalling here. It's struggled to get above this level, so I just not trusting it.
Yeah, I was kind of seeing something similar on ES. I wanted to maybe see if I could long it to the highs at least for a quick one, but then it's really stuck in this like 94 to 98 area. And it also seems like a lot of times it looks like it's trying to make a move and it'll get that really aggressive wick. And I feel like they're all just fake outs right now, at least.
Yeah, it does feel that way. Almost feel like that might have been its last attempt up for a while. I could be wrong. It could pop right back up here, but feel like if it comes down here, or if it gives back that last candle, then I think we're coming down. But maybe not quite yet.
If it just stays in this range for another 6 minutes, or I don't know, wait till the top of the hour. I would say if it breaks down, I'd probably look for it probably to dip under. Well, I guess if I'm looking at ES, I'd go for 67.90 area. NQ, I'd still probably look for that 88 or even a little bit lower, maybe around 80, like 980. So that I guess would be 100 points from here. But if it made a move down, that's probably where I'd look. And then gold, I'm turning my charts off. I'm turning them off because I've been wrong on every thought I've had on that so far. So one of those days.
Just lost all our oomph here. It doesn't want to go down, doesn't want to go up, just wants to take a break here, I guess. Tomorrow we'll have some explosive action with PPI. And of course in the afternoon FOMC.
That'll be fun. I feel like FOMC minutes, I mean, obviously they're still a big deal and they move things, but I feel like they used to move them more. Like maybe a year ago. And I don't know if it's maybe just because we're in such like a, I don't know, we talk about interest rates a lot more than we used to, maybe.
Well, tomorrow's not minutes, tomorrow's the actual rate statement.
Oh, you're right. That is a bigger deal.
And right now, there's a really indecision about what they think the Fed's going to do. I really doubt we'll see them raise rates, but there is a few people that think they could raise rates. There's a few people that think they might lower them. So it'll probably be that they don't change them. But there's the fact that all three options are on the table provides a little bit of an extra spice to the whole thing.
For sure. I'm like, I sit here and I'm like, I can't imagine they do anything to the rates. But we're just in like politically and macroeconomically in such a weird spot. I was just going to check Kalshi and see what the consensus is there. They tend to be right.
Only a 24-point range on this 15-minute candle that's going to close in about minute 45. So, I mean, that's a small range for a 15-minute candle at this time of day. We are seeing a little bit of momentum down here right as before the candle closes. Not a lot, a little bit, tiny bit.
Order filled.
So on just one eval account, I decided to take a short. I like the setup of a possible short here. And I did that on my funded futures, so can't show it, and it looks like I'm immediately going to regret this short. Wow, I read that wrong. Wow, I read that wrong. Maybe 85. Yeah. Oh, well, for some reason it only put me in with one, so there we go. That's a saving grace.
Well, top of the hour came and we're still kind of in this range. We have not moved yet. It did look like some volume came in, but it didn't go anywhere.
It didn't stop me out. Got up to 87. My stop was at 88. Entry 76. Actually, entry was 73. Boy, I got a bad fill on that too. Oh, it's popping up again.
Order
Yeah, now
filled.
it stopped me out. All right. So that didn't work. Anyway, we have reached the end of our time together today. Do want to thank everyone for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time, for some more great trading action. And
Could be a party.
yeah, PPI tomorrow, so should be some fun in the morning. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you then. Thought you think I would have my software ready every time I do this, and I